Okay, this is my first time doing a YouTube live. So, hi, I'm Tracy Huff, the confidence coach, and I'm the author of How to Punch Failure in the Face. And I just had an interesting week, and I wanted to share it because it was interesting and inspiring in two very different ways. And I wanted to share that with you. So, last Monday, I had something very tragic happen, which inspired me in one way. And then on Friday and Saturday, I had something amazing happen, which inspired me almost in the same exact way. So Monday, I experienced a tragedy with some friends, which really brought home the idea that we are really not promised tomorrow. So the things that we think we have time to do, we may not have time to do. And then on Friday and Saturday of that same week, I was able to go out to my mastermind where I was in a room full of amazing martial arts school owners and with my mentors, Chris Casamassa and Shelly Tolan. And they brought in some amazing speakers that just reminded me of the same principle that there is no time. There's no time like now to do and be the person that you are meant to be. So, in the process of writing the book, that is what I got really, really clear on, that I want to make sure I want to live in a world where everyone is being the best version of themselves. Not all the same, not trying to be the same, but being the same version. I mean, being the best version of themselves. And all of the speakers were great, and Chris did a phenomenal job, and he brought a lot of strong women speakers in there, which was even more amazing in a room full of martial artists. So they just brought out some great points. And so I wanted to share this first one, and it comes from Miss Martha Krejci in her book, The Home Based Revolution. And she walked us through an exercise, which it was really simple, but it wasn't easy because you have to allow yourself to be comfortable. And the exercise was just this, that you take a sheet of paper and you draw an arrow across it, or it's landscape, it's horizontal, and you draw an arrow across it. And you start listing the big moments in your life. And not just the happy ones, but the tragic ones too. Like the moments where they're etched in your memory because of their importance. And some of those are the sad hard ones, and some of those are the happy good ones, right? And you go through and you just list everything that you can think of that you can fit on that line. And then you analyze those moments for where you came out the other side of it the most transformed. And you get to choose to help people that are going through that thing right now. So for those of you that are in business, or those of you that want to be entrepreneurs, or those of you that are in careers and you just know that you can do it better, and you just know that there's a piece missing. I really thought that when she brought this and she laid this out, that was an integral piece, because we get so caught up in helping everyone and we can't. I couldn't find it in the book. I was looking before I started this live because, we just can't help everyone. Statistically, we're just not going to be able to do it. You're just not. So we have to go super, super, super specific on who we can. And by doing it based on your experiences is what Martha recommended. And I thought that was so perfect. Like I said, when I wrote the book, I got to go through it. But I want you to be aware that it's not easy, because we want to stick to the things that are comfortable. We want to stick to the things that we feel good about. But that's probably not the place where you get to have the most impact. And so for me, I'll share that when I was first thinking about writing the book and first thinking about doing a course, I wanted to do it from a place that was uncomfortable. But I mean, I had some really kind of crazy business things happen, and I had to overcome them and come through them to keep my business going, and to come out on the other side of them. But that's not who I ended up really, really, really needing to serve. And I had to go to a place. If you want to hold the whole story, go on Amazon and you can read it in the introduction right there online. But I had to go to a place that I don't like to visit, because I was very vulnerable then, and I was very hurt. And it took me a lot of years to get over that and to keep moving forward and to build up my own confidence and my own resiliency, that when I started to write the story, it doesn't take me much to go back to that place where I was 18 and I was pregnant and I was in the army and I was disowned by my family and we had a lot of other pressures, and how ashamed and sad and heartbroken I was when my family, who was supposed to love me no matter what, dropped me the first time I did something wrong. But my realization in that moment was that was the worst. I was 18. That was the worst possible moment of my life. But yet it was also the best possible moment. Like, looking in retrospect, the best possible moment, because it was the first time that I trusted my gut or trusted my intuition and I followed my instinct and I took that stand. And that baby is now 30, and I've been married. Well, I've been together for all the same years. We've been married just slightly a little bit less. Read the book, it's in the book. And so I have a great life. I have a great husband. I have great kids. So I just challenge you to not go for the easy bit, not go for the one that reminds you, go for the one that reminds you of the most pain. Go for the one that when you think about it, you can instantly go back to how that feels. And then choose that market to serve. But you want to go to the one where you can remember that pain, because you can speak to that pain and you can help other people get through it faster than you did. And so that was a great exercise that she shared out of her book. So you should definitely get it. It is a really good, simple yet not easy things to do. But on the flip side of that, when we're talking about how to punch failure in the face, now we're going to take that and we're going to say, well, what skills did I learn? So now we got to believe that we have skills to help that people. Now we have to believe that we can be of value to someone like that. And so to get to that place, you have to really think about things that come so naturally to you, so easy to you now, but that you had to earn the hard way, if that makes sense. And there are going to be things that you do so well that you're not even going to give yourself credit for being amazing at it. You're just like, yeah, that's just this, or yeah, I just do that. And you're going to act like it's not a big deal. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. So coming from that same place, that same story, because I was disowned from my family I was 18 in a foreign country in the army. I built the skill of being able to trust my instincts a lot faster, but also to be able to build relationships quicker, because I didn't have any family anymore. I literally, they stopped saying my name. They acted as if I never existed. And so out of that pain, I learned how to build the relationships and to build rapport and to listen for the pain when I talk to people. Now it's something that I do, that when I brought on instructors to assist me with the martial arts school, I didn't realize that was a thing. I was just like, just do that, just do that, just do that. I didn't realize it was a skill. So that's the second thing. So Martha talks about it, who you're going to throw your bat signal up to, which I really liked. And then I talk about the skills and finding your unique abilities. Those are your superpowers. Those are your superpowers, your personal superpowers. So that's what I wanted to share. I wanted to share this method and this way so that you can start finding your superpowers and start using your superpowers. Because part of the whole weekend was just some socializing, and we had such a great conversation. And we a lot of us, Kelly Murray and myself and more people, we were all there wanting to impact the world, and we're all doing it in our own way. And if we can 10x that, 20x that, 30x that, what kind of world will we get to raise our kids and our grandkids, wherever we are? Like, what kind of world will we get to live in? That's what I want to hold on to. So that's what I wanted to share. And so I just ask if this has helped you, if this has helped you in any way, please share it. Please help somebody else get that clarity and confidence. And if you want to take this a little step further and you really want to get on the path of punching failure in the face and going, then you can join us to help us like ignite that spark for you and help you get that clarity and the confidence and start showing up and using your skills in a completely different way and on whatever scale that you want to. So join us for our Ignite Your Inner Spark class. Share the video and go be exceptional, be amazing, and just be you.